Hello and welcome to Salute. I'm your host, Bob Peters, and with me today, my guests are John and Janice Malik, who own Gator Harley and Stormy Harley. And you're here to tell us about an event you're having on May 17th. I will let you guys do the talking because nobody can say it better than you guys. But I want to thank you for what you're doing.
Oh, well, thank you. We'd like to be here. We're very, very pleased to be here. Our event is our 7th annual Veterans Ride, Memorial Veterans Ride. We actually have 2 Veterans Ride a year, but this one is the one around Memorial Day. This year is a little different because we are starting out at the American Legion Hall in Bushnell. I believe it's
101.
101,
Right.
yes. And the nice thing is that the American Legion Hall is also offered to have breakfast for the veterans. You don't have to be a veteran. Anyone can join it, and you don't even have to have a motorcycle. Anyone you can be doesn't have to be on a motorcycle to be there.
It doesn't have to be Harley Davidson either?
It does not have to be a Harley Davidson
awesome.
either. Even though we'd like it to be, and we
Right.
can trade those out. When they come over to our store, we can trade them out into a Harley Davidson. That wouldn't be a problem, is right. But yeah, we can trade them up too. After you have breakfast, registration starts at 9 o'clock there. You're going to proceed over to the cemetery, which is right down the street from the American Legion.
Does that take off, what, 10:30 or
It
something?
takes up they should leave the cemetery by 10:15, I believe.
It's for the cemetery.
Yeah, I believe for the cemetery, and which is a beautiful cemetery. That cemetery, our national cemeteries, they're just gorgeous, and that one it's beautiful. Yeah, it's right up there, is right. And so it will be an escorted ride with a police escort all the way then to Stormy Hill in Claremont. So we're hoping to get a good turnout. We normally do get over 200 motorcycles, if not more. And like I say, you don't have to have a Harley, and you don't have to have a motorcycle. And we're looking forward to that ride. And once you get to our store, which would probably be about noonish, we're figuring, depending on how long it takes everybody to get there. We have Alice Landing from Leesburg doing the food.
Tavares.
Oh, excuse me, Tavares. Thank you for correcting me. We have Big Engine is going to be performing, which is a great band. They'll be performing from noon till 4 o'clock. And we just have a bunch of vendors and speakers, and we have the DAV will be there, and we have the Harley Heroes van will be there, and they'll be taking and doing claim work with some people that want to come and meet with them. And it's just a great day. We just have a wonderful time. We offer every day of the year, we have always offered at both of our stores a 15% discount on all licensed products at our stores.
Right.
We've always supported our veterans.
That's for your active military and retired veterans, correct?
Right.
Yes, it is. Yes. So
We also do that for police and firefighters too.
yes, anyone that offers services like your service, we know that you have served, and we appreciate that. And you buy some licensed product from us, you just tell the people when you're ringing out, we would give you a 15% discount. So we appreciate our veterans. Yes.
Well, I tell you what, the veterans appreciate you guys for what you're doing, especially with the DAV and all that. How did you get started in this, John? I mean, it's like your 7th year. How did it happen?
Well, we have so many of our customers who are, military, retired military, and they came up to us and basically asked us if we could help them out, and of course we will. I mean, we do a lot of events all year long, it seems like, for the military, retired military and the veterans, and I tell you what, I don't want to put it like I'm unfortunate enough not to be, I didn't get into the military, but I wish I would have been, because I tell you what, my hat goes out to them, and I can't say enough about them, because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here, and that's for sure. And God bless them. I mean, from the bottom of my heart, people are very, very important to me. So anything we can do for them, we will.
But if people can register early online at stormyhillharley.com, and it's $15 a driver and $10 per passenger for motorcycles. And if you're in a car, it's $15 for a person. And you get, for the first 200 people that register, you get a free T-shirt, a ticket for lunch, and a goodie bag. So that's, that's free for the first 200 people that register.
Right.
And all they got to do is go to stormyhillharley.com and they can register. They could do pay by PayPal, and they can be guaranteed that one of those first 200 to get that nice little package. Which is really nice. They can check out those motorcycles and they can look at some of our clothing on there and other events that we have coming up. But stormyhillharley.com is where they want to go to register.
John, before you got here, I was talking to your sister about Harley Davidson, the history of Harley Davidson in the military.
Right.
How during World War II they pretty much stopped making motorcycles for civilian use and just made them for the military.
Yes, sir.
And in, I think it was 1944, they were given 4 awards for excellence for what they did
Right.
for our military, during the war effort. So there's quite a connection with the motorcycles, Harley Davidson, and the American dream, and the servicemen.
That was like the original dirt bike, I guess, back then, huh?
Well,
Had to go through a lot of rough conditions on those
what I read,
motorcycles.
Yeah, right. They had one that was a horizontally opposed engine with a drive shaft that they built for Africa.
Right.
Once that campaign ended, that was it. But I don't want to go too much because I want them to talk more about the event.
Right.
But I just, it's amazing what Harley Davidson made in America, what the bike has done for our military, and its connection between what you guys are doing in this run and Harley Davidson it's just great.
American motorcycles for the American people. I mean, really, that's how it is. I mean, it's it kind of goes hand in hand to me, very much so.
Yeah. I do want to mention too for Gator. Gator's been around 21 years now, right?
Yes.
21 years as we opened Gator, and in November they're going to have their big event, which will starts at Stormy Hill, and then we have an escorted ride over to Gator, and that's our veterans ride at that day. So I think that one's November 8th.
That one's 300-400 bikes at least.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's a big
That's
run.
another big event that we have. So we have 2 major veterans events.
I was there a few years ago, and I've been doing this show now for 4.5, almost 5 years, and I did an episode a long time ago, and Peggy was there, and it was a Toys for Tots run.
We do that also.
Yeah, it was, oh wow, there were a lot of bikes there then.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm hoping there'll be a lot of bikes on the 17th.
Absolutely, yeah, for our 7th annual for our memorial, that's for sure, yes. We're expecting a good turnout. Yep.
Okay. So
Yeah.
once again, you're going to register online, or can you go to the stores and register?
Yes, you could come to the store and fill out a form right there and pay your money right then. Absolutely, yes. And again, the big thing is we start at the American Legion Hall. That's very important. Normally we start at the stores. We're not. We're starting at the American Legion Hall this time. Big change to what normally happens. So, and then right to the cemetery, which will have a beautiful ceremony there. Big difference.
Yeah.
But it's going to be good. It's all going to be good.
You guys are quite a family organization, and supporting veterans. You have veterans working for you, do you not?
Oh, yes, sir. We got, seems like most of my service department are veterans. Both my service riders, my service manager, a couple of the technicians are, and one of my motor clothes ladies, she was in the service too. I'm not sure about the parts department, but a lot of people I don't know the past, but yes, veterans definitely work at our dealership in numbers.
Great. I can see by talking to you two guys that there's a nice bond, family bond, and your business is your family bond, and what you're doing for veterans, and what you're doing for Salute. We do appreciate the fact that you're sponsoring us and helping us get the message out about different veterans organizations and giving us the opportunity to thank our veterans when they come on the show for what they've done. I'd like to talk a little bit more about the event, and you said they got some groups coming or bands or...
Well, we have Big Engine, which is a very well-known band in the area.
And probably in Florida.
Well, now in
Florida and Georgia, they're a huge band.
Yeah.
They got their own CDs out. Great band.
Yeah. They really rock. You got to come over and see them.
I plan on being
They were here for Leesburg Bike Fest. Matter of fact, they played downtown, and they also played at our stage for Leesburg Bike Fest, and that was a great event too. That was a big event. They had over 250,000 bikers. They said that came through there, and I think almost every one of them came through our dealership. It was packed. It was a great event, and a lot of veterans there. Missed my father this year. My father just passed away March 30th, or our father, I should say, and he was very, very well missed. Everybody asked about him, and we had a big service for him. I think on the 9th it was.
Yeah, April 9th.
April
yes.
9th,
Yes.
and he was a like goodwill ambassador over there. He met everybody and talked to everybody, and sat outside and told jokes with the people that come around all the time, and just like you said, he's really, really missed. We miss him.
Yes, we do miss him. We're a very close family. My brother and I work very well together, and it's just, we have another brother that works with us as well, and so now we kind of lost that fifth spoke, which was my father. And my mother still works at the dealership, and it's kind of hard. You know, we just lost that one. But we also have my nieces and nephew that are also working at the delership. So we're a close-knit family.
family affair.
We're very much
Very
a
much
family. Yes. Yeah, I keep kidding my nephew is my only nephew, is my favorite nephew. I tell him that he's going to be taking over here one of these days. We're going to try to retire. I don't know when, but we talk about it that he'll.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow. I'm
Tomorrow. Tomorrow. After the 17th, right?
Right.
After the event.
Well, I just want to say, come on out on the 17th. It's going to be a great time, and like you said, if you don't have a bike or you can come in the car, please do show your support for the veterans. It's really important.
Good cause.
Very good
Again,
cause.
I want to thank you for supporting Salute on Lakefront TV. Okay, buddy.
All right.
And we're going to take a break now. I got another guest coming on, Mr. B.J. Parker.
Awesome.
Welcome back to Salute. Joining me now is my guest, an old friend, retired Major, U.S. Army, Mr. B.J. Bobby Parker. And good to see you again, my friend.
Well, good to see you, Bob, and thank you for that
Great intro.
once intro. I didn't think you remember, all that type of
yeah.
information.
I know a lot about you. But you're here to talk about this Gator Harley and the motorcycle ride that we're doing, the 7th annual Freedom Ride, and how it benefits the DAV, which you're a very big part of. Your title is, you are the...
Senior Department Vice Commander for the state of Florida.
But you're going to be moving up, right?
Yeah, on June 28th, fingers still crossed, I'll become the commander for the state of Florida.
Right. You deserve it, because I know how hard you work. You deserve it. But we need to talk about this motorcycle run and where the money goes for the DAV and how this all works.
Yeah, this is, matter of fact, this is the sixth annual I've participated in. It's on May 17th, and we have to give a hooray out for the Harley Davidson franchise here in Leesburg and
Stormy Hill in Claremont.
Claremont at Stormy Hill. And this money is on the separate side of the DAV, the Harley Heroes nonprofit corporation. It's a different entity of the DAV. Harley Davidson franchise has put in $2 million. And this $2 million is for the mobile service units. A little bit about the mobile service unit. They are in 50 states, national service officers that are trained. They go to disaster areas. And this wonderful fundraiser make it possible for the DAV to carry these services to the front door of these veterans in a disabled situation, such as what happened in Tucson, Mississippi, and something just happened in Oklahoma, that we have the service officers van down there as we speak. The ride is going to be on May 17th, 2014. The mobile service unit is going to be there from 11 to 3. They will be doing claims. for people that are right there on site in the local community. Sometimes people drive as far as 75 or 80 miles, and they've already done a blanket news letter coverage letting veterans know that the van is going to be there. The service is free, F-R-E-E, and what we do is we provide claim services for veterans, widows. We get into a lot of outreach. Matter of fact, we do it locally twice a month. But I don't want to talk about us. This is about the National Harley Heroes Program. And it's a rigid program. All of them are professional. We dispatch the mobile service units from various states that are close by to go into a disaster area. Mm-hmm. And these funds that the donations come in for this program help make this possible. There are a lot of folks that when a disaster hit like this, you never know where you are in life and how you're going to get through it. So the DAV is at the beck and call to take care of these veterans. And you don't have to be a member. It's free to any veteran. And all you got to do is show up, tell them what your problem is, and they issue cash vouchers to help them get through the program for the disaster relief. So this is what the funds are for. As I mentioned, Harley Davidson Incorporation, they put in $1 million the first go around. Then they added another $1 million in Atlanta, Georgia in 2012. And if I believe, the CEO is a female, and she come in with her leather on, and she'd roll the Harley in from headquarters in. And at that time, our national adjutant was Art Wilson, so she gave him the $1 million check and said, "I want you to ride in my back seat." And he said he'd be glad to ride.
Yeah, sure.
For that kind of money. But that's what the money is for. And another issue that on behalf of our National Commander Joe Johnson and Mark Burgess, our national adjutant, we're targeting veterans coming back from Afghanistan and Iraq. We want to get them back into the job market also.
There's a big need there.
A big need there. So it's a big push for that, and we're talking about that. And that's why I got a few notes. I can't remember all this information. There are 307 million people in America. And in Lake County, there are 300,000 veterans. You wouldn't believe that. But there are 300,000 veterans.
I know it's very heavily populated.
It's heavily populated. And we have three major cities, Claremont, Leesburg, and Eustis. And then you have your Umatilla, your villages type city. We butt up to Lady Lake. So Lake County is very large, and I know we overreach into Sumter County. We overreach into Marion County, and we have a county service officer in Tavares, and one in Sumter County, and we have the local chapter where we have 3 service officers, supplementing the national service officers that come out and do claims during this event. The national service officers are headquartered in St. Petersburg, Florida, in our area, and they are available for this event, and they're scheduled. They will be back. I got a schedule. They'll be back in the area in November. Just got this. It's hot off the press. November the 8th, and we'll be in Leesburg from 11 to 3 on November the 8th, 2014. So
right.
They're already scheduled to come back. And I have to keep up with this because I always get asked. I have a group at the Golden Corral. We partnership with them. We're doing outreach just like they will be doing. We do it twice a month, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, from 11 to 2:30 at the Golden Corral in Eustis, and we're a partnership with Triton Supply Implement. We do community outreach and claims in Leesburg twice a month.
If people want to learn more about the DAV, the van is going to be there at Gator.
Yeah.
And you can learn a lot more about it, right?
Right,
and
right.
Information. I tell you, it's a tremendous thing that Gator Harley does, don't you think?
It really is, and we're so proud of them. every one of them. John, his mother, and his sister, they do a wonderful job. They not only do they help veterans, but they're interested personally themselves. They have a warm outreach heart for that veteran. And I have found them to be that way the last 7 years that I've been working with them. And I just want to commend them for everything they do in carrying out the National Harley Heroes program for our area, for Lake County. I'm just so proud of what they do. And the phone numbers on the brochure. You can call Gator Harley by calling 352-243-7111. And I'll say that again, 352-243-7111. And they will be eager to help you.
Very well said. And you're going to be there that day?
I have another engagement in Bradenton, Florida, but I will have my people out there. Willie Montgomery is the service officer for Claremont, and he's the former postmaster over there, and he knows a lot of people.
Yeah.
So he'll be on site. And
so once again, it's on the 17th, right?
right, May 17th.
May 17th.
The
And
hours
it kicks off what time?
11 o'clock.
11 o'clock.
Ends at 3 p.m.
All right.
And you got to be there and keep the line going, because if you have a void and they don't have anybody coming in for about an hour or so, they'll close down. So you all put it on your schedule.
That's right.
And
Circle your calendars. But you know what?
What?
Not only can you circle your calendars, I have to say goodbye because I'm out of time.
We are.
We are, yeah.
I'm just getting wound up.
I know. We'll have you back sometime. You know, you're an interesting man, and I appreciate what you do for the veterans and the veterans community. And it's a good partnership with you and Harley Davidson working together.
Right.
So with that, I got to say goodbye, though.
Okay, Bob.
Okay.
And I thank you for what you're doing, too.
Anyway, to all our veterans out there, our active military and their families, we salute you for all you do. Till next time.